Hello people, I am Jaby KOAY, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
Hi guys.
Yesterday, I thought for sure that the Desi Hoppers video we put out would be the final reaction to Desi Hoppers. And then a bunch of people were like, you missed the 2015 World of Dance Finals video that they did. I'm like, oh, all right. So I thought we would do that to close this week out. So Desi Hoppers first place World of Dance Finals 2015. This comes from Official World of Dance, the YouTube channel. So I'm hoping Official World of Dance is cool with us doing this video. Please. And if you guys aren't, just shoot me an email at the email in the About section. I will totally gladly take the video down if you don't want it up. And you saw, just for full disclosure, like you saw the other World of Dance videos because you edited them.
Yeah, I saw a fair bit of them. Yeah, they were very cool.
Okay, here we go. Want more Jaby KOAY in your life? Who doesn't? But in all seriousness, consider joining the KOAY family on Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, or 69 rupees, you can have access to weekly music video reactions, as well as other reactions that we are unable to post on YouTube. We also have other tiers with different rewards, like outtakes and bloopers, early access to videos, and even a monthly Google Hangout with myself and ACHARA the KIRK. Head over to patreon.com/Jaby KOAY to learn more. Paul Mitchell.
Yeah.
He sponsors a lot of physical stuff. Whoa.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Oh, but he had some support though.
Yeah,
had
he
some
did.
support, but still, that was still really impressive. Wow.
I love this.
The way they got up from that cross-leg position was great. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Nice.
That's great body control. God. That's great. The going up and down stuff is really impressive to me.
I love the mix of Bhangra and hip hop. Nice.
Wow, what a mix.
Nice.
I'll be back.
What are they doing? Nice.
Oh, that's okay. That's the signature of theirs, I guess. What the hell? Oh, they got incredible body control.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That's such a cool MJ reference.
Wow. That was hectic. Oh, cool.
That's awesome. That was so cool.
I didn't want that to end. Why did it
That was incredible.
That was so good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was definitely the best of the Desi Hoppers videos that I've seen. I mean, obviously there was some impressive stuff they did in the previous ones that I've watched. Some cool like stunts or whatever that you want to say, acrobatics and whatnot. I was very impressed, and like some of that stuff obviously wasn't in this because it's a different choreography, but they really demonstrated their body control. It's out of 10, you know? The stuff that I find the most impressive is often the up and down movement, because they do it while they're like twisting their legs in and out and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like the control of being able to move their legs really fast while fluidly moving the top half. That isolation.
The isolation is the biggest thing, because you're able to stay with the audience while you're doing a bunch of stuff with your hands, and you look like you're smiling, having a good time while your body's doing all this stuff. That to me is insane. That's what impresses me the most.
Just their facial expressions are so good. Like, they always look like they're having a fantastic time. They're really cheeky, I think was the word that J-Lo used. But that
Megumi also used.
Yes, cheeky. They are, that's the thing. Like, they have a lot of personality. And I really like that when I watch dance, because you want to enjoy with them. And like, their song choices are super fun as well. And I love that fusion of the different styles of Indian dance and the different styles of Indian music, combining that with hip hop as well. They started out, I think it's called Tatak? I probably got it wrong, but it's the one that Madhuri Dixit does really well with the fancy footwork. And then they had Bhangra. I love Bhangra.
Yeah.
And then they kind of threw that in with a hip hop beat, and then like the kind of the Bollywood type stuff. I was like, digging it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the mixture of iconic music, because mixing the Indian and American music I thought was just the coolest thing ever, because I think it also speaks to their just who they are as people.
Yeah.
Right? Because growing up in India, and I think like you can relate to this, growing up in India, but also having an affinity for music they hear from the States, and wanting to merge that, because that's really who they are, is a merge of these two ideas.
Exactly.
You know?
You're bringing what you grew up with, like with your culture, and then mixing that up with, you know, the West, and it's so cool and so much fun, you know, because you're still giving a nod to your roots, but also bringing that to what the West does, and then just doing your own thing and making it way cool.
Like right from the get-go, I like this kind of, I think it's a reference to one of their gods, right?
Yes, correct. I think I saw in the comments it was like Shiva or something.
I just thought that's neat looking.
Yeah.
Because they're all wearing the same outfit, right?
And it's so on point too, because they're like perfectly behind each other, so you don't really see it. So it looks like a perfect representation.
Right.
And that's also another representation.
He had a little bit of support there on his ankle. Outside of that, like, it's
still super hard.
No, I'm not taking anything away from how hard it was. I'm just like acknowledging that he had a little bit of support there.
Yeah.
You're so distracted by what he's doing, you're not even seeing what they're doing, how they're balancing as they're arching back like that. That to me is so cool.
Yeah. And then like that classical Indian dance.
Look at the form they break in. Like, this is almost like it reminds me of wushu. They pop into this. They pop into that pose like just like boom, on point, you know? And it's so fast. That's the other part that's so cool, is like it's such fast movement, and then boom, they stop and then they go right back into it. I love domino effects too. Like when people do when humans do domino effects, I think it's the coolest thing.
You love the dominoes.
Watch, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
That's one of their signatures, to grab each other and like move around each other like that.
And that jumping through.
Okay, so that jumping through thing was so cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, see, that right there shows you an incredible amount of body control.
Smoking. I love that bit too.
This is what I'm talking about. That to me is incredible. And then, like the amount of quad strength, and just the amount of quad strength you have to in order to do that, to stand up slowly and shake your legs
while
like that.
Moving your hips slowly and keeping your body straight.
That's ridiculous. And the dance also has a very American feel at the same time.
It's like a nice fusion. That's crazy how they're like supporting each other with their shoulders right there.
I don't think it's their shoulders. I think it's their chest.
Yeah.
I didn't even catch that the first time.
No, I didn't either. They're just like interlocking. It's like a nice mix of like some like very Indian moves and then some very hip hop moves, you know?
That threw me. I was like, wait, how? Because it looked like they bounced right off the ground. I'm like, with your knees?
Yep.
Like, are your knees okay? Like, that's okay when you're like 20, but like,
yeah,
with your knees?
Yeah, that's ouchies.
They're coming right into the ground. Mm-hmm. Look, he's got air. He barely stops it with his toes. I'm looking just at the guy at the front. I mean, and then he comes...
collapses and then gets back up straight away.
That's craziness, man. Can you imagine how your butt must feel after doing this choreography over and over again? Oh, from The Dark Knight. I was like, where's that from again?
That requires so much. I think one of them actually used his hand to help him get up because it was hard just to get up with your quad strength there. You see?
Where?
The third guy from the left, he used his hand
I don't think anyone's using their hands.
to get up. Watch. Go on.
Oh, yeah, he lost his balance.
Yeah.
I don't think that was...
That's so hard to do.
I don't think he meant to use his hand. I think he just lost his balance because his timing was also a little bit off. Yeah, because he was late.
I see, yeah.
Yeah, the timing was a little off, but like...
that's an incredibly difficult movement to do.
I was very impressed by it because you're using parts of your body that aren't used to being...
Yeah, like your abs as well as your quads and everything to just pull yourself up like that.
The human body's like, I was designed to walk and run and jump maybe, but you know what?
I love that.
Yeah, to me that's so cool because it's like they're gliding across the floor.
Yeah. It looks so nice.
Somehow I missed it when we were going through this again, but they did a little Michael Jackson reference when they were all standing together. Okay, this.
See?
So the way they were moving around like that's from Smooth Criminal, and they took it to
the way their bodies moved, but the way their head moved.
But they're taking it to a new level by doing this thing with their hands and their head at the same time. It's compounding the difficulty of that movement because you're like having to do this thing.
Yeah, I can't.
Like. They're doing they're doing this thing with their head and their hands while they're doing that. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's cool. I liked it. And I love their song choices. The song choices were so cool. I like the sense of humor that they bring as well. You know, they're like, this is dance. Dance is fun.
Yeah. I'm blown away.
That was fun.
I think that all this stuff is super cool.
Yeah.
And I do not have any interest in doing any of it because it looks like you can get really hurt.
I couldn't help myself but dance along to the music, like, because it was just so much fun. But yeah, I don't think I could handle any of that choreography. I'll just be there bopping.
Right. Well, it's an incredible exemplification of body control is what I keep going back to. It's just amazing. To be able to come off the ground like that using just your flexible, like, calves and ankles, like the lower extremities, right?
Yeah.
How flexible they are in order to push off your heels from that very awkward position. That's amazing. Because it's not like the tops of their feet are on the floor. It's that their feet are facing out, which is way harder. Like if you're able to have your foot like this on the ground and push off, that's easier than having your foot like that with your toes out and pushing off, in my opinion. Okay. You're causing a greater degree of stress on your joints in that position. It looks very, very painful. And no, thank you. No, thank you. But yeah, I can totally see why they won. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Be sure to check out ACHARA KIRK. Follow her on her YouTube channel, youtube.com/ACHARA. Follow her there and subscribe to her channel. Subscribe here if you haven't already. Hit the bell icon so you get notified every time we drop another video. Check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, vlogs, interviews. I am Jaby KOAY. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.